Basic Buddhism with Professor Robert Thurman. Better Listen is pleased to present Who Was Buddha with Robert Thurman.
Everybody, now how many of you really need basic Buddhism? I mean, how many have never heard anything at all about Buddhism? About 4 or 5. And the others therefore must be really advanced, right? Practicing beginner's mind or something, right? Of rediscovering things. It's also, of course, it's the greatest challenge to try to teach basic Buddhism. It's like difficult. Advanced is sort of nice. You can be sort of narrow and think that you're doing something really great. Basic, you have to sort of start from everywhere. So everyone is just a few who have never heard about the Buddha. But those who had never heard about Buddhism, you know who the Buddha was. And of course, what a Buddha was is another question. None of us know that. We have to worry about that. But this is a course which it helps if people can read something, and that helps our discussions. And the first thing that I wanted people to read was this work here, which called Thus Have I Heard. It's from Wisdom Publications. But these are some of the early Buddhist suttas, as they call them, or scriptures. And they purport to be the recording of some of the discourses of the Buddha. Another good anthology, if you have trouble obtaining that, is something called The World of the Buddha by Lucian Strick. Okay, M. Walsh, who is the translator of Thus Have I Heard. Thus Have I Heard is the way in which all Buddhist scriptures begin. That's the title. And the other good anthology that I recommend very much is by a guy named Strick, which is World of the Buddha, to get started with. And when those two books are enough really to get a sense of what I call early monastic Buddhism, which is where we begin. Although the concept of which was early and which was late is kind of controversial, as we'll say. In other words, different Buddhist countries have different versions of Buddhist history, this kind of thing. So that's the kind of complication that we have to deal with when we deal with Buddhism. So perhaps we should start with some of the historical facts for those, since we should start with those who are really new. It was a prince named Siddhartha who lived in India in the 6th century BC, who was dissatisfied with his life as a prince and renounced that and went out when he was 29, at the time when he had a son. Around at that time, his first child, he had a son.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?